Hi.
I need more space and security. I need less voices, just you and me.
Hi. It's been so long since I've turned this camera on, and I'm a little shy of my own camera. So yeah, it's been I actually don't want to say how long it's been since I've turned this camera on with the intent to actually post. I think I did record a vlog when I went to Houston, never touched it, never even attempted to put anything together, but I have missed YouTube so much. If this is your first time here, hello, welcome. We're starting anew. This used to be a joint channel between me and my really good friend slash Bisonette dance sister, Kayla, and then eventually she was just like, you have the channel, this is your thing. She's done her thing, she has a dance studio, and she has her own graphic design business and all these fabulous things. So I was like, yeah, I'll take it over, and then literally left it to dust. But I love doing YouTube, and I'm tired of putting the creative things that I love to the side for the more practical things like getting my master's and having a job and then leaving the job and then starting a new job. But we are coming back to the channel at a time in my life where I'm going through a huge change. I am moving out of my mother's home, my childhood home, to the DMV area where I went to school for a new job. So here we are. So I wanted to come back and restart it, and I felt like for a while I just didn't do anything related to YouTube because I felt like my life was too boring and didn't make any sense. And I lived in my childhood bedroom, and I was like, when I first moved home I didn't have a job, and that like transpired for a while. I was doing random things that had nothing to do with my degree, and I was like in this huge existential crisis. And I mean, honestly, I feel like your 20s are just huge and even smaller and medium-sized different levels of existential crisis. If I'm being very honest, that's what my 20s have felt like so far. But as I approach my 25th birthday, we're almost in 2025, I'm overwhelmed but excited for a new opportunity, and I just wanted to document the moving process because I think that this is something that I didn't think would be happening, and I wanted it to happen. But you know, when you're going through something and you're like, you can only see what you're going through, and you're like, well, the good stuff isn't coming. I'm holding my gloss, babe. Are we locked in on it? Yeah. I'm sorry, $24 for a lip gloss is nonsensical, but this I just love. I love it. Not sponsored, but sponsor me. Hey girl. So anyways, yeah girl, we're back, and I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to have in my bag. I want to do more of the things that I like that are a form of creative expression for me. So yeah, today now that we did a very quick wrap up of why I've been gone and what's to come, that was super like Sparks Notes version. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to start shopping a little bit for the apartment. Moving is really expensive, and I advise that you don't be like me. I advise that you have finances prepared for that. But like I said, my process for all this was super like, it's not gonna happen for me, so I was not preparing for it. Stupid. Don't do that. Be better than me. So yeah, we're gonna do light shopping. I do have a registry from when I decided I was gonna do a going away party to just kind of consolidate all the people that wanted to like hang out with me or like get dinner, and like I do not have time to do all of that. I'm still in school. My finals will be done this Sunday, and then I'll be done until January. And then I also started the new job that I'm moving for. Crazy times, okay? So really, I decided to just consolidate it all, and I was like, yeah, let's just do a going away thing. So we're gonna do some shopping. I'll show you guys what I find, and then yeah, I'm excited to be back. Welcome back. Okay, we're about to go. Not too much on me. I live in Michigan, so it's cold. We have to be bundled. I just wanted to come out here to say, because I was about to put on my shoes, and if anyone knows some like UGG adjacent boots that aren't made of animal material, that would be great. Like this is, I don't know, I've been feeling very like we have to figure out a better way to save the planet, and I'm learning more like that the animal processing, like meat processing, the terrible waste that it has on the environment. And I love a good chicken. Hate to say it, I don't think I'll be all of a sudden vegan, which would be cool. I just don't have the discipline for that. And I've tried to do like more vegetarian type of things. Anyways, I've been feeling convicted, okay? And I don't know if I'll have a big change like that. But I don't have any more black pairs of Uggs that aren't like completely ruined. I just have a gray pair. And I was just thinking like, dang, I wish I had a black pair. And I would buy some, but I don't like that they use animals. And I'm like, can I get a vegan pair of boots? But it's also making me like think like I don't own any furs or anything like that, but it's like, what else do I own? Sorry, the light is crazy. What else do I own that's like harmful to the environment? How do we change that? That like climate change anxiety has been on my shoulders. Heavy. I actually completely changed my attire, like literally changed the entire thing, because I felt like I was gonna be cold. It's cold. These are the shoes I have on. But apparently suede is animal too, which I feel silly for not knowing, but maybe I'll start with like what I eat, you know, changing to more plant-based meals, because I don't know how I'm gonna solve the shoe crisis. How are all my shoes gonna be vegan? I don't know. I'm also not rich. I can't just have somebody make my shoes. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we must save the planet. Isn't it kind of messed up though, like that our generation, I'm Gen Z, and like millennials, like how we have to work so hard to fix something that we did not create? That's also like the struggle of being a black woman as well though, fixing everybody's issues and being the support for everyone when that typically is not returned. But don't get me started, because I will go. I would like a matcha. Hopefully we can get that from somewhere that's not Starbucks. we can. I like this place called Red Hook actually, but it's the opposite direction of where we're going. So maybe there's this this other shop. We'll see. We're gonna find something. No worries. Starbucks is not the only coffee place. And actually the places that I found while boycotting Starbucks have been so much better. So what did?
Finally.
Looking for towels first. I think that I want a set of tan and oh, I like these green ones. These are nice. But where's the full set? Can you tell I've never done this before? For college, I didn't do... The last time I shopped like this was for college. 24. This is why we're at Home Goods, mama. I like for my mom to tell me what to do at 24 years old. See where she went. So wait, did you fill the ones that I... Do you not like?
2 towels and how many washcloths? I always say 2. I always say you need way more washcloths than you do towels, because the washcloth gets so sour so quick. So I always like I buy 2 washcloths per towel. So if I was getting 4 towels, I would get 8 washcloths, because they just get sour quick. So
that's fair. Okay, so you think maybe I should, because they have them separate, so instead of getting the full thing.
You can get the full thing. How you gonna use? I know I bought y'all hand towels. Do you really use them?
I love stuff like this for my bathroom. Bathroom would be like kind of tan, so I feel like I probably would do something like this. the matte black. I love all of this, but it would not match my bathroom. I like this too though. This I think I would get tired of, like what's going on.
Yeah,
But it adds character. I am a little bit more conservative with everything. My style. Except for when I'm going to the club. Looking at rugs for the bathroom. I like how there's some stands. They're like some stands that you can put in the bathroom. I found a trash can that will match my toilet scrubber, which is fire. I might need a step stool. Clea has one.
Oh yeah.
But we could do that. Like, I could get there and get that. That's not like... We're thinking maybe we could do something with this.
Yeah,
If it was a different color. But if it's in the living room, it doesn't really
matter. Black, it can pop, but that's, yeah, we just have to look for it somewhere else. I think the wheel is messed up on this one side.
Stunning. Our issue is that my apartment is not going to be gray. And
A lot of them
yeah. This is beautiful. This is just so sleek. Yeah.
They had the most unique stuff.
This is fab. It is Saturday, the next day. So we ended up going to another store, and overall I feel like we got some really good stuff, and I'm gonna show you guys right now. We're moving everything down to the basement so that it'll just be easier to pack and like put everything in one spot and all that jazz. So my basement is unfinished, so don't mind that. It's a little bit interesting. But yeah, let's start with what some of the things I got. I'm gonna back this up. There's like 3 different songs stuck in my head. Is Nissan Altima. Lighten up. Okay, the first one stuck in my head is Nissan Altima by Doechii. Then it's NDA by Billie. And I can't remember the third one. We got some oven mitts. So my apartment will be primarily tan colored, which is interesting because a lot of, I can't wait till my microphones come. Hope you guys can hear me. A lot of my the apartments we looked at were like gray backgrounds, like gray floors, gray colored walls. But this is like a light tan, almost whitish. So we're trying to like match that theme. But that's also what I wanted my living room to be anyways. I wanted to be lots of browns and beiges, but like a warmth to it. Like I want it to be like modern and bohemian, have a baby. So these are some just like microfiber dishcloths that I can use to clean the kitchen. Multicolored, pretty standard dish towels. Yes, these are from Time and Sage, I think. Staying on brand with the tan theme. Not that everything has to be super mitchy matchy. Also, because I will be moving to a studio apartment, my space obviously is smaller. So the goal is to maximize as much space, make use of it. So I got a collapsible dish rack. We got some spice racks that can go into my cabinets. This is pretty self-explanatory stuff. So we got 2 of these. I had to hang up because I got a call, or I had to pause the video. Pause the video. Pause for the intro, ho. I had to pause the video because I got a call from That's Where I'm Moving, and I'm like, is this the apartment? And it was the apartment telling me that my application's been approved. Yay! Which is crazy because me and my mom were shopping like the application had already been approved. Like we were just like, manifested, it's claimed, it's done. That has been one of the most stressful parts. It's like looking at doing those stupid tours. I was in DC at the beginning of the month, and things just fell through with all the tours. Like I also was like just starting my job and doing my onboarding, so it was just a whole bunch of BS that made it difficult. So it also made it where I couldn't see anything in person, so that was stressful. And like it's just been stressful. Okay, so the goal was to try and just do things like one at a time, like bathroom, living room, kitchen. But it was like, as we were seeing things, it was like, okay, I'm gonna just throw that in the bag. So this is obviously for the kitchen. These are like little clips, nothing too crazy, nothing too exciting. Girl, $2.99. Can you see that? Can you get into that? I already have some Tupperware that I can show you guys I don't really know where it is, like larger. These are glass. I prefer to store things in glass. I just like to refrain from plastic because you can also put these in the oven. This is for the bathroom. So in the bathroom, again, we're going for browns, we're going for tans, we're going for all of that. And I'm not a big like, oh, I need to put my soap in a specific dispenser, but I just feel like it was cute. This cup that I can use to put, like, I have an electrical toothbrush, but I don't keep it just on the charger because it doesn't really need that until it needs to be charged. This is for my toothbrush and whatever else, like, I don't know, floss. It's just cute and it matches, everything matches, and that's the tea. And then we have this tray that I will probably use like when I get in the shower to put, like, to hold my jewelry. I probably will put my gua sha in here, things that I would use every day but don't want necessarily on like an organizer. Did I take it too far when I sold in my heart? Happy Whenever is one of my favorite albums. And of course, Hit Me Hard and Soft. Chef Kiss. If Billy is the chef, if Billy and Phineas are the chefs, they are the chefs. We know that. The girls are trying to figure out if we're going out tonight, if we're not. Like, just make a decision, ladies. The big obvious thing is right here, and I'm so excited about it. This beautiful mirror that I do need to take it off because I want this to go in the entryway. Look at this beautiful, focus, mirror. I just think it's gonna look so cute. So the other big thing we got is this little like end table type thing, but it also opens so it could be used for throw blankets and for storage. I probably will put it on one end next to the couch that I get. This is my toilet brusher, and typically it's like, okay, who cares, but it's so cute, so I'm gonna show you. Isn't this not the cutest toilet brusher? Like, it doesn't even, it looks like a humongous like reusable water bottle. And then my trash can is also that color. This is also, I didn't know Tommy Hilfiger made all these designers that make house stuff. Like, I thought when Kim's did it, not Kim's, when Kim did it with Skims, I'm like, girl, what? But it was like, this is Tommy. I didn't know he dibbled and dabbled in home goods. I need a rug for the bathroom and a shower curtain. So she's basically done, and I felt really good about that. So yeah. Okay guys, let's take a moment to get into Cycler. So I recorded some of it before. This stuff is really, really good. And I think sometimes when I buy from, like, you know, a celebrity or an influencer, you're hesitant. Not only is the smell great and not overpowering, it's hydrating. Here's the, like I said, we got into the packaging. That's enough to get the girls, okay? It's sleek, it's sexy, it looks great in the shower. But I mean, there's no point of having a product, oh, turned around. There's no point of having a product that looks great but doesn't feel great. And of course, I use like my traditional soap to really get me clean, and then I love a good body wash to make me feel delicious. And that's the whole purpose of Cycler, the sensorial aspect. So when you're rubbing it in and it, like, you put it on your skin, it literally glides and it almost like sits on top for a second. I'm a very like visual person, so I'm trying to paint the picture for you. Like, it sits and then it moisturizes like way more than you would think. So when I went to rinse it off, I was like, oh, I still feel the hydration in my skin. And then when I got out of the shower, which is the true test, because I'm always super ashy, ridiculously ashy when I get out of the shower, because sometimes soap strip you of your moisture. I went ahead and put this on, and I was like, oh, I don't need an additional like a Aquaphor or whatever else type of ointment or like really thick serum to go on my skin, because she had the moisture. And I got it in Bergamot Bond. I wanted to try a scent that I don't typically have, because sometimes a scent will win me over compared to like the actual quality of the product, if that makes sense. So instead of getting Vanilla Verb, which she does have, and I'm sure I'll love because I'm such a vanilla girl, I wanted to get a scent that I typically wouldn't try, but I thought I would like, which was Bergamot Bond, and it smells so good. But it helped me to focus on if the product was actually worth it, and I would say yes. Sorry, my face is like swollen and gross. We talked about this. My wisdom teeth were out. They're out now, and my face is slowly going back to normal, but it still looks a little like Roblox character. That's what I keep saying. Like, I feel like I look like I already have a round face. So my jaw's being like inflamed and irritated. I couldn't come on here and do this, but I've had the product for like a few days now, and I had tried it. I didn't want to come on here and say, oh, this is what I think it is. Like, do a little. I did the consistency. I didn't want to do that again. I just recorded it for TikTok. I didn't want to record it again. But here, I'm gonna give you all the real deal. It's very light. Somebody said it was like between a body oil and a body gel, and I would agree. There's a consistency. Now I have to go wash it off, so thanks for that. Okay, and now that I just washed my hands, I feel like it only makes sense now that they're, you know, wet and like dry. Wet and dry? How are they both? They can't be. I'm gonna use, I'll show you the lotion on like really freshly washed hands, because that typically strips the moisture out of my hands. But like I said, the body wash itself is hydrating. So the moisture isn't, even after rinsing, it just feels good. I wish you guys could feel it. And it smells great. Look, she's all moisturized. Yeah. Not just for the design, not because she'll look sexy in your shower, but also because it does the job. It feels good. It smells good. It's hydrating. And the ingredients are pretty straightforward. 7 ingredients. Right on the back tells you she uses sustainable packaging as much as she can. I'm a fan. Good job, Claudia. Hi guys. So post cycler review, we're gonna bake some cookies. I got these new mics and I am like technically challenged. Oh, this one isn't blinking. I think when I recorded the cycler product review, the green light was blinking. Because I just went to check to see if it, like, it's supposed to go from the transmitter, and like I'm supposed to be able to upload it to my Mac so that I can transport the file and all the little things. And it said nothing was on it. So I'm looking it up, like, what does it mean when you record on your DJI mic and you go to put it in your Mac and it says nothing. It says nothing. And the lady was responding to people, and she was like, it was the way her language was just confusing. It was like, make sure the files are normal, and that when you record it in your camera. So that's the other thing. So I have the G7X Mark II, because I bought it, what I realized is close to 5 years ago. This camera does not have an external port. Okay, I'm back. I ran out of SIM card storage. So what we're doing now is we're about to make some cookies. It's the day before Christmas Eve. Where the time went, sorry, I'm looking at the transmitter to make sure I'm doing this stuff right, because that's the other thing. Like I was saying, my camera, I didn't realize, does not have an external port, so I can't even like connect it to my camera. So what I'll always have to do, I think, unless some tech savvy person tells me otherwise, is record it externally on the transmitter, transfer it over, and then pair the audio with the video every single time, which low-key is a little annoying. Moving on. So we're about to make some sugar cookies. I use a different recipe every year, because I can never remember which one that I used the year before. And I swear that I bookmark it every time. This is my smoothie from earlier, and I don't. But this is a pretty simple one. We're using very straight to the point ingredients: flour, sugar, baking soda, baking powder. I will probably frosting some of them, and then vanilla extract. So yeah, I'll show a little bit of that, not too much, because, you know, it's not that exciting baking cookies. And then, yeah, how many days left do we have until the move? We have, like, I think nine days until I'm on my way to the DMV. It's kind of sad. I haven't really been thinking about it. I have, but I haven't, you know, disassociation. That's creaming, right? Like that's, we have it on this setting. It could go higher, but I think that's, like, it's supposed to be light and fluffy, I think, from what I can recall. It looks gross. That's the egg. So, okay. Oh, that was it. I've never had to go that smoothly when making cookies. Oh, I thought I ate. I thought it was a seamless. No, I spilled some on the side. Ha ha ha. This is supposed to yield 24 cookies. I'm doubling it because these will not just be for Christmas, but they'll also be for my going away party. I'm gonna use an ice cream scooper. Is that too big?
Was very one-sided and didn't get anywhere. Now, I finally feel like I have a chance to tell Kyle exactly how I feel.
Oh my god, Dorit be school. Like, just... She is so dramatic.
The depth of my hurt and pain.
Dorit is very dramatic, but I kind of live for it. Okay. So obviously I'm not going to sit down here and do this, so you're just going to have to...
Every talk show and radio show and everything you do, you're making sure that you are painting me as that girl.
That one out. And we're going to put the next set in. I was concerned they wouldn't flatten. I've had recipes that are like, oh yeah, they'll flatten, and they don't. And then we're going to transfer these over to this rack so they can cool. So I have cookies in the oven. I have cookies there. I just came out. I have cookies here. I have my tea because I'm cramping. This is my first day of my cycle. Let's do a taste test. These have been cooling. They're officially cooled. They look good. They look pretty. They look just like the picture. I have to be careful.
Since my husband died, dating for me has not been easy.
My mouth. Sorry, these are very good. Very good sugar cookies. Now we're about to make the second batch. I have the sugar in there. I have to add the butter. We're about to do the whole thing all over again. Yeah.
And sisterhood. Friendships are not perfect. There are many ups and downs, twists and turns. But we are all in this together, in sisterhood. I'm sorry, are we in cheer camp? Are we in brownie camp, Girl Scout camp? Let us join our cause together in solidarity of friendship.
Oh, we are putting hands in the center. I don't know what kind of incantation Sutton is saying under her breath to tie us together. Shoot, I might be missing something at this point. I don't want to be missing something though.
I'm trying to tell y'all, Beverly Hills is one of the funniest Housewives franchises that exists. Hi guys, I'm back. It's, what day is it? It is Saturday. I have a new do. Today is my going away party and some of my guests are already here, so I'm just going to show you guys some of the fun. And I probably will not carry my mic around, so this is as clear as it's going to get. Stay tuned. So typically my holiday parties I do a lot more, but this year we're just doing something smaller because I am moving. We wanted just something to help people in their palates. Here's the fruit board, here's the meat and cheese board, and then we have some little ravioli, so, and a vodka sauce and a marinara sauce. So it's really just apps and some snacks.
first round was right there.
It's just my December vlog.
We don't understand.
She's gonna have a good time. Hey, she's gonna have a new life. Hey, she's gonna live it to the fullest. Hey, hey, hey. We love Simone. We love Simone. Oh, thank you so much for the freestyle.
I was waiting for somebody to chime in so we could really have some bass to it.
Oh, you got the G7X?
But you did so beautiful.
I do, but I need the new
TikTok trainer,
one.
Not the TikTok trainer.
Oh, the sound?
Yeah.
I've never heard it.
There's like a TikTok thing going on right now. Like,
You have the G7X?
G7X. Yeah.
I need the new one. Mine is old as hell. I have the. Hi guys. Thank you. Hello. Turning away is crazy.
Already know, but a bonus. This was a bonus. A bonus was additional. If she wanted to give you an additional 100 points on top of your double, play the sound again. I don't think that twice. Wow. Right. Wow. No, so how many points?
Well. I'm gonna be for real and double the. It's 400. We're just gonna leave the 50. We're not gonna double the 52. What is this for?
We are winning.
We only have like 2 more questions.
Exactly. And then we have Final Jeopardy.
Whatever that is.
You already have that. The last question.
That's the only question I know.
I'm supposed to have that.
No, for real. That's
like the hardest question.
Yeah.
It's always my turn.
Yeah, you get to go.
Taylor, you can either pick from childhood for 100, college for 100, or dance for 100.
You don't have to listen to that. Go with your heart.
No.
Go, yeah, bro.
Just pick one.
College for 100.
Bow.
Oh, this is so
Easy.
I feel like I should change.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Not too much.
It was, what was the name of?
No,
Well,
it is. It's not gonna
Does it really?
It
We won't know it.
I got you.
Oh, congrats.
This is really- Today is New Year's Eve. This is the end of December, and it is also the last day I will be in my childhood home, living here. At least for the foreseeable future. You don't know what could happen in the next 2 years, but I'm moving into my apartment on January 2nd. So yeah, guys, this is my last night in my home as a resident. Obviously, I will be coming back and all that stuff, but yeah, we hit the road early tomorrow morning, like 6 a.m. And it's just gonna be me and my mom. My brother's gonna stay here, hold on the fort here. And yeah, if I had to describe how I was feeling, I would say really apathetic, I feel. That's the right word, right? Come on, communications girl. It's literally my job. It's like, it's a bittersweet thing. Right now, I kind of just feel like I had like a huge dose of ashwagandha, and I'm just like, here. I'm just here. I'm just like kind of on cruise control, I think. Either way, though, I probably will not stay up for the ball drop. I don't know. I've already started drinking my New Year's Eve wine. That's the thing I've been most excited about. Take from that what you will. And yeah, I'm just ready for the unpacking, the stressful part of it, because this has been a very, 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 hear me when I say very, stressful thing. So I think that once that part is all done, I will feel better. So yes, this is the end of the vlog. I'm just so happy that I'm getting back in my YouTube bag, and I can't wait to just continue to upgrade my technology. I don't know if I'm going to get I have a G7X Mark II. I don't know if I'm going to, and it works fine. The only issue I have with this camera is that excuse me, there is no option for an external mic. So I have to clip my mic on, which is like woo-hoo, boo-hoo. Like there are bigger problems. Some people don't have a camera at all. But I would like to be able to just connect the mic to the camera so that it just is automatically combined, the video and the audio, so that I don't have to worry about like linking up the audio with the video. And like I said, there are way bigger issues I could have. It's not the end of the world. The bigger issue, I think, though, that isn't my editing software. Right now, I'm using literally iMovie. In previous videos, I've used Premiere Pro, but Premiere Pro is very glitchy. And I didn't realize that at the time, because I had heard so much good stuff about Premiere Pro. And then I was doing my research, like, should I get Final Cut or should I get Premiere Pro again? And the pros and cons between Premiere and Final were just like, Final Cut Pro seems like the way. So I'm like, okay, period. And it's through Apple, easy. I go to download it. I think I talked about this earlier in the vlog. And girl, they're like, your computer is from 2017, which I thought it was from 2018. I don't remember. My grandma bought it for me. And long story short, my computer is too old to update to the software I have to have Final Cut Pro. And it's going to take a while for my computer to finally get that update. But I'm like, is this always going to be an issue? I've been wanting a new computer. So it's just like, okay, maybe I just get a new MacBook. So many different things that I have to think about. But I also need to furnish my apartment, right? So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I will be vlogging. I will be doing an empty apartment tour video, and months later, when everything is perfect and all there for me in the apartment, then I'll do a furnished apartment tour. So that'll come down the line. I'm sure there'll be more monthly vlogs in between the unfurnished and the furnished, just because, time and things like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to be back consistent with YouTube, and that's me just prophesizing. That's just me claiming that now that I'll be consistent. But I think that monthly vlogs will be easier for me to maintain compared to weekly vlogs, because I have a 9-to-5. I'm going to claim that one day YouTube could be my primary source of income. Probably not the only thing I'll ever want to do, because that's not my personality, but I love doing YouTube and I missed it. And I'm claiming that will be my life one day, that I can just content create and do other PR related things. But right now, girl, I have to punch a clock, not literally, but I have to do a 9-to-5. So being able to have the flexibility of just vlogging throughout the month and like kind of editing throughout the month and being able to drop a monthly vlog will just work better for me. And I got the idea from different YouTubers that I'd seen doing it, that I really enjoy their content. So yeah, that'll be the kind of the format for this. And then if I do separate standalone videos, such as like the unfurnished apartment tour, if something else comes up that I want to do, then I might drop individual videos between those. But yeah, when I sit down to edit this, I'll see how this goes and how I liked it. And hopefully whoever is watching, you like it. And yeah, 2024 has been a whirlwind of a year, truly. I was at a job that I hated but learned so much from. I met so many different people. I learned so many things. I didn't really date this year, but I think it's because 2022 and 2023, I was entertaining things, and I just learned so much about myself that I was like, I have zero patience. And it's been pretty great. Like, there was a point of the year where I really wanted to date, and then it just went away. And I was like, I'm not talking to anyone, no one, not even just for the fun of it. And it was great. Like, I wish I could have figured out this solitude in whenever or whoever is supposed to be for me. That'll happen when it's supposed to. A little bit earlier, perhaps in college, but realistically, most people don't. And that's a part of the growth too. That's part of that journey. That's a part of that story as well. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with where I am as far as relationships. When I get to the DMV again, I would like to start dating. I don't want to be so closed off. I'm so cool off of it. I don't want to be so cool off of it that I'm just like, anybody that approached me, I'm like, nah. Because I do think that I come off, ooh, I don't know why I did that and then left it like that. Okay. I do think that I come off like, don't talk to me, because I really don't want to be talked to, but in a romantic way. Like, if you're coming on that tip, back up, because I'm not just, anyways, in 2025, I do want to open myself back up to that, especially because I've learned so much and I know what I will and won't deal with, and that's it. Easy to weed them out. Very easy to weed them out. What else? We talk about work. We talk about dating. Friends. I love my friends so much. The little footage that I got from my going away party doesn't even fully encapsulate how beautiful those relationships are, and how me being back home for the past 2 years has allowed, I'm sorry, I keep hitting the mic, has allowed me to grow those relationships as adults. Because most of my friends I've had since I was either earliest, like kindergarten, up until like college, and then I had some work friends that I became really cool with at the party as well. And even that relationship with those newer friends is beautiful. But the majority of my friends I've had my entire life. And then when I went to Howard, I made college friends. And those relationships with my friends from here, we had some space, and like we went from being kids to adults, and it's like being able to nurture a relationship as adults when you were childhood friends is very important and very crucial, because you change a lot. But I found that we didn't change so much that I didn't want to be friends with these people. Those are my girls. And for my guy friends, my girls, because they're gay. I only have one straight male friend that I like would consider like my friend for real. Not like, oh, we're friends, but like we're locked in. But yeah, and I met him at Howard. So it's been hard. I would lie if I would be lying if I said 2024 wasn't hard on me mentally. It was a very hard year mentally, but I girl bossed, and I prayed, and I cried, and I pleaded, and I cried, and I manifested, and I prayed some more, like all these things 10 times over, to get what I'm about to get with this move. And although it's scary, and I'm like, did I girl boss too hard? I asked for this, and I wanted this, and we're about to actualize it. So all that stuff is powerful. Speaking things into existence, which is why I'm speaking into existence this content creator stuff that I love so much, and being able to just do more of it with however that plays out. Because I feel like that's a creative thing that has been in me since I was really, really young, setting up cameras and recording myself doing skits and things like that. And I don't want to do skits, but I want to be able to do things that I love that are not just like what I do professionally. So yeah, I'm going off on a tangent, but that's the whole point of like a New Year's Eve, end of the year reflection recap. But I'm not going to yap for too much longer. I'm just going to try and enjoy the rest of this New Year's Eve, and I'm excited for 2025. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you come back next time, and I'll see you in the next video.